Hello everybody, I hope you all are doing well, and in this video we'll briefly go over the new latest devlog for Prehistoric Kingdom. So this is the June 2024 devlog, and it encompasses what came with update 11 as well as what's to come between update 11 and update 12. So yeah, let's get right into it. As you know, update 11 is out, and this update comes with Plateosaurus, two species of Plateosaurus actually. It comes with Lilianasaura, and of course it comes with staff. So definitely watch this trailer for a better look at that. But the staff members we currently have now are logistics, cashiers, and keepers. And as we go down, let's go to state of development. Oh yeah, so this is our Plateosaurus. This is the smaller species, Gracilis. And if you guys are keeping up with the newest series I'm working on with my channel, Scotswood Paleozoo, this is the first animal I make a habitat for. Alright, so let's continue. And so, because update 11 was released in the player tester branch, the devs have got a lot of valuable feedback, and as a result, between now and update 12, they'll be working on these changes, so let's go through each of them. So first, they're going to be increasing the starting cache across all difficulties, and this is for challenge mode. So they're also going to be adding loading bay and staff centers to new saves by default. These can be moved or deleted. And they're going to be increasing the human movement speeds. Both guests and staff arrive at their destinations quicker, reduce the amount of time individual guests spend in the park to improve the flow of ticket sales, since that's our main source of income, reduce construction and upkeep cost of park buildings, so park service buildings, sorry. So that means animal nurseries, fossil depots, staff centers, and so on. They're also going to be splitting the building category for park infrastructure into park services and logistics to make things more easier and convenient to find and better support future logistic modules. Oh, okay, that's really cool. Show the travel time and delay of modules that to be stacked. Show the staff efficiency. And they're gonna also, so this last one is really interesting. They're gonna be adding a convert to sandbox game option in the, or sandbox game button in the options menu. So essentially, if you're in the middle of a challenge zoo and you want to turn it into sandbox, you'll have that option available to you, which is pretty nice. I appreciate that. We're also working to reintegrate notifications with a more defined role. So as it is now, like everything is lumped into notifications, but they're actually going to be splitting that. So you're going to have notifications for excavation, research, dig site status, things like that. Or maybe, I think this also would include nursery hatching. I might be wrong. Okay, but also anything that's bad with the park or any issues that come with the park, they'll have their own park issues section. So if there's like a cashier, if there's like a shop that doesn't have a cashier, I'll let you know, things like that. So that's I actually kind of like this change. That way not everything's like cluttered together. All right, and so as I said here, they'll be scattered across a few smaller patches rather than coming later in one big update. The earliest patch, which includes sandbox conversions, human buffs, speed buffs, small balance changes, and a bunch of fixes, will be arriving in the next few days. Oh, okay. So all of these will be coming sooner than I expected. Larger additions like notification and park issues are trying to be finished ASAP, but they'll take more time. Okay, so these will be added. I'm assuming they're either going to be added between now and update 12 or maybe later. We'll have to wait and see. So on to update 12. We know for a fact that like Apatosaurus and Ankylosaurus are coming to the game, and we also knew that Brontosaurus is as well. And this is our first look at the Brontosaurus model. It looks amazing. I absolutely love this coloration. I love the striping. I love the way that the spikes kind of alternate in color too. And I especially love these neck spines. I know they're highly speculative and all, but I really dig the look. And for those who want like a less speculative approach to these animals, you have the Apatosaurus. And okay, so we get a better look at it here next to a Drysaurus for size. If I'm not mistaken, Brontosaurus is smaller than Apatosaurus. I'll have to double check on that. Or maybe one of you guys in the comments could correct me. But yeah, this is our first look at the animal in all its glory. And yeah, I've been waiting for this since we saw the concept art, and the devs definitely blew it out of the park. It looks amazing. So we know that we're going to be getting these animal, and we're also getting Apatosaurus and Ankylosaurus. We did see the Ankylosaurus concept art on the last devlog, but we still haven't seen the model yet, so I'm really excited to see what that looks like, especially because right now the only Thyreophorine in the game is Solidosaurus. But yeah, and one of our goals in Update 12 is to revisit a few systems like park rating to see where it can be tidied up. Okay, so they're going to be changing park rating here. I wonder what that means. With this proposed update to the management, the park rating will display a clear breakdown. Oh, okay, so clear breakdown. Oh, okay, I get it. So essentially your park rate, it's going to tell you why your park rating might be at a 2.3. As you can see, staff is good, guest is good, but animals could be a little better because there's only like 5 unique species and so on. Oh, that's actually really interesting. I like that a lot. Okay. So additional guest variation. One thing we didn't get time to add was additional variation, but update 12 will correct that. Not only including alternative outfit colors, but introducing props for visitors to use like hats and phones. Ooh, okay. I like this a lot. Now on to tutorials. So tutorials, let's see, we need a tutorial system that's easily accessible. Oh, right, so it looks like they're going to start moving tutorials to be integrated with in-game instead. So if you need help on how to place a nursery, it'll walk you through how to create an animal from beginning to end. Okay. Huh. We don't have an ETA for now. So for now, we recommended reading the newly updated help menu. Oh, okay, so they have a help menu, or the help menu that currently exists has been updated, but eventually they're going to be adding like built-in tutorials for each game playthrough. Okay, I like that. What about the tutorial scenario? As nice as it was at the time, the original tutorial became increasingly buggy with each update and was quickly outdated as new mechanics got introduced. So I did make a video about the original tutorial right when it came out, but it looks like it's going to be discontinued for now. And it seems, if we read further down, we aren't opposed to revisiting scenarios again in the future. We love them just as much as we do, but it makes more, if we skip here a little bit more, makes more sense to try again once the game has left early access. Okay, that makes sense. So I'm guessing they're not going to revisit tutorials, or from the sounds of it, they're not going to be adding or revisiting tutorials until like the game is quote unquote done, like just out of early access, all the mechanics are in, because post early access will just be a matter of like adding new animals or things like that. Okay, that makes sense. All right. And they're also going to be updating all the prefabs, which will be really good because now that we have things like staff gates and so on, it's not realistic. Some of the prefabs that we currently have don't work realistically speaking. They don't work well with the current in-game guests and so on, or in-game staff. So having those revamped will be really appreciated. Oh gosh, and these are the bloopers of unmitigated horrors. A bunch of sharp wheelbarrow people. Oh boy. What happened to his arm? He looks like an Attack on Titan dude. Ugh. Where's his neck? Ugh. Okay. I think that's enough of that. But at least it gave us. Okay, so to wrap up the dev diary, let's take a look at some of the hilarious and somewhat terrifying things we encountered during the human art update. We experienced everything from creepy first draft to incorrect assignments and the classic floating heads. The prop system introduced a load of fun issues to solve, but at least it gave us the Great Wheelbarrow Derby of 2024. Oh, well, yeah, I think terrifying for sure. But yeah, and then we have our community spotlight. I do love that like both the Plesiosaurus and the Keeper they're like looking at you like you said something really stupid, so they're looking your way. And then they have here's another great screenshot of Edmontosaurus regalis getting fed. And 2 more Plesiosauruses. Thank you for reading June's dev diary. It's been a big month for the team, so we hope you can forgive the shorter dev diary. We're eager to read more of your thoughts and dish out further changes to Update 11. Wow, okay. So that was the dev log. Again, it's not the beefiest, or in terms of like content or art or whatnot, but it covers quite a lot of ground and gives us a good idea of what's to come. I'm most excited for Update 12, but I'm also really excited to see the continued improvements with staff. Man, yeah, so the continued improvement with staff, I'm quite excited to see that. because now that we have like zookeepers in the game now, it actually starting to feel like an actual game. Because before we would just put our animals in, and nothing was like, we were doing all the work behind the scenes. But now it's nice to have a functioning staff system, and it's not perfect, but it's getting better by as time goes on. So yeah, we'll finish off by looking at the Brontosaurus one more time. God, I absolutely love this animal. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like and subscribe, and definitely check out the devlog for yourself as well as upcoming devlogs. I also highly recommend joining the Prehistoric Kingdom Discord if you get the chance to, because they definitely spill more beans there. So yeah, as always, thank you for watching.